and welcome back to my channel. My name is Ra, and this message is for Sun and Moon rising in Gemini. And if you are a cross watcher, there could be a message here for you. Just remember, this is a general reading. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for coming on and taking a few minutes with me. And starting out with Carol Miss, the archetype cards. And the two cards that fill out for you, Gemini, is the Child. So nature, the light attributes of this card is friendships with animals, communication with nature spirits. The Shadow is tendency to abuse animals, people, and the environment. So maybe you've been locked up, and I know that a lot of us have been quarantined, but now things have been opening up. So the suggestion is for you to go out in nature and to kind of clear your energy again, right? With the Martyr, we have learning the transcendent nature of service to oneself or a cause. So that's the light attribute. The Shadow is addiction to self-pity. So definitely if you are in a shadow, this is asking you, maybe you're giving yourself some self-abuse, or the energies you're picking up around you are needing some clearing. So it's time for you to clear out. I'm going to pick one more card. And again, we have another Child card here, and this is all about magical. So it's saying seeing the potential for a sacred beauty in all things, the belief that everything is possible. The Shadow aspect is pessimism, depression, disbelief in miracles, and believing that energy and actions are not required for growth. And like I had picked up, I feel like maybe your energy just needs a little bit of tampering at this time, and for you to just reconnect with the child within, get out in nature a little bit, and just kind of reconnect. And if you're anywhere within the shadow aspects of these cards, it is about, don't get prone to addictions and to your thinking. And kind of, again, by reconnecting, you're clearing the way you're thinking at this time, right? Whether it's negativity towards yourself or towards other people. So I'm going to pick a spirit message here for you. And let's see, from this oracle by John Holland. We have a few that came out, and I'm just, I am going to take them. So this is Soul Solitude. It was in its reverse, so it's saying that maybe you're just tired of being in this energy of solitude. So this is saying your soul needs attention. There are moments when it's important to get away, not just from the noise of the outside world, but to find a place where your soul can experience peace and quiet. A place for soul solitude. This is a time to pause, a time to reflect, a time for you. Although these cards don't have a reversal, I would say that if you have been too locked up, cooped up inside, right, it's time for your soul to come out in nature and to see the childlike of yourself by reconnecting and going out in nature. Maybe you've been too in, and the energies, once again, whether it's family, friends, roommates, whatever it is, it's just been taking too much on you. And if you are by yourself, it could be the energies. Maybe you're watching things that are just not healthy for you and you need some good clearing. Let go. We have, once you let go of the outcome, you'll be able to release all the emotional constraints that have held you back in the past. Trust in the higher good and guidance of spirit, as we have only your best intentions at heart, and we'll do everything in our power to protect you. Again, this is a time of you releasing some old energies and what has come up for you. It is a time, and we've got all the retrogrades happening at this time too. So this is a perfect time for you to really reconnect with the child within and to let go of the duality, that if there's a duality that's going on within your own mind, Gemini. Just ask. So this card, there's all these hands that are reaching down. So this is a key to what you're asking for. The feather. We've got a lot of the wheel, the spiral, right? So this is this is awakening, a light coming on. But this is the hands of the divine. These are hands of ancestor guides. And this is a hands of passed on loved ones. This is the hands of whoever and whatever it is that you believe in, that is saying, just ask us. There are many here in the spirit world that can assist you at this time. We are made up of the divine source, your loved ones, friends, guides, angels, and spirit helpers who are waiting to assist you. We are your spiritual team, and all you have to do is ask for help and guidance. So there could be something that you're going through at this time that you needing some clarity on, right? So you've gone within, maybe now there's a question, and this question is saying, hey, you know, don't forget to see the magic and the possibilities and the potential for the beauty in everything, you know. Always look at, what is life teaching me? What am I here to learn from this? So I'm going to pull a card here from the Spirit Animal Oracle deck. That's way too many. And let's see what message the Spirit Animal Oracle deck by Colette Baron Reed has for Gemini. Spirit, what is a message here for Gemini? There we go. So we have the card of the starfish. Now, with this card here, it says open to infinite possibilities. Again, this is such a beautiful card because it's like what we have been talking about, right? So first of all, the number 5, 9, which it reduces down to a 14, which it comes to a 5. Again, that is 5 is all about shifting and all about changes, right? So this card is like, it's, as you see, it's stretched out on the beach. So maybe nature, it is asking you to maybe go for a walk on the beach, right? I think some beaches are open up right now for you to go out and kind of to go out and take a look and look at all the infinite possibilities. You know, when I go to the ocean, it's like, when I'm looking at the water, it's infinite. It doesn't end. And if every person was to take 2 pails with us, right, and go fill it up with water, there's still going to be an ocean. So what does that say? That says that there's enough for everyone. So if you're feeling any kind of lack, any kind of self-imposed way of thinking, negativity, that there's not enough, some scarcity, anything of that nature, or that you know, you're just out of ideas, just know that there's so much out there, and all you have to do is just really connect with yourself right now, because the starfish spirit, this card, is pretty much just asking you to look past the limits of your everyday perception, you know, and just kind of open yourself up to new horizons at this time, because it's a very fortunate, the starfish, I know it's a very fortunate card. And Spirit has come to remind you of your infinite potential at this time. There are miracles, there are potential that are shining down on you, again, with this card. So Spirit really is trying to get your attention right now by letting you know about the magic of life, learning to transcend nature of service or cause. So what is it that you're here to do? Putting yourself out there, really connecting. And I really feel that the spirit realm is really trying to get your attention at this time, wanting to shake you and wake you up. And maybe it has, and you're now ready to move through and go on to the next part. This is the Sacred Destiny card. Now, I do have the card of Delight in its reverse. And I just want to say, I'm putting these cards away so I can look at this card for you here. Now, the card of Delight, when we're looking at this in its upright position, this is a card, actually, you know, again, it is, all these cards are pretty much in an upright, you know, in the book. They don't come in a reversal, but maybe there's something, again, that you're not seeing, because the light is expanding, right, in your life. Again, there's so much that wants to come to you, right? So it's like the world is opening up for you to delight in the joy of life, you know, with others, to come out of this feeling of solitude that you're feeling maybe alone. It's time. The world is opening back up. And for you to really maybe gather some people together, maybe really come out of feeling alone and open yourself up to maybe new people, to new possibilities at this time. And it says, so this is all about, you know what, I'm going to go to the book with the delight, so give me 1 second. All right, so in this book, it says, delight is expanding in your life. Clap your hands with glee, spend time with others. Go to a community gathering, host a party. The joy you experience will give birth to immense creativity, and your life will blossom. Share your happiness and elation with others, and it will grow by leaps and bounds. So again, this is a time for fun with community with others. That's exactly what I had thought prior to grabbing the book really quick. But this is just that. This is opening yourself up to new experiences. This is opening yourself up and reconnecting with nature, reconnecting with the magic of life, and also letting go of, so this is falling under the martyr, right? So this is saying let go of any, if you're feeling like the poor me syndrome or any addiction, it says addiction to self-pity, let go of that and kind of just start to see the beauty in things. And, you know, for that shift to happen, I know when we go out in nature and when we commune with spirit, then, oh my God, so many possibilities come. And that is where you are now in delight with life, right? Again, this is also in nature. So there's a lot of cards here that are asking you to really, let me see if you can see these, to just really put yourself out there and get in touch. So we have another deck here, and this deck is all about the guardian angel. This is the tarot deck. And this card, we have this one right here. So this is the Three of Thought. So the Three of Thought is the Three of Swords in the tarot. Let me see one other card here. So let's see what, if there's another. I'm going to take that one. A new beginning. That is wonderful. So a new beginning in the tarot is the Fool. So this is talking about, you know, there's a, maybe you've come out of some heartache and heartbreak within a relationship. Maybe you want to start something new with somebody. Maybe you're in between. Let's put one more. Let me clarify the new beginning here. So this is a Fool. So maybe it's, don't be a fool, right? Maybe you don't want to be a fool and get back together with someone or something at this time. Or you're looking at letting go of the past hurts here, right? Want to let go of the past, and you have learned, right, your lessons here, and you want to now, after being some time within yourself and really thinking about it, you are looking at having a new beginning, right? And now you're seeing the beauty in your life, why things happened the way they had happened, and you're asked to now move forward. So let me just give one more card on this, and let's see what's gonna, nope, I don't want that one. I'm gonna take that right here. So Messenger of Emotions, and this also came in its reversal. So the Messenger, this would be the Page of Cups in reverse again. So this is saying this is the beginning of a new emotional experience that could grow into something deeper. You may receive a message expressing feelings that you didn't even know you were developing. A social invitation could soon be on its way to you. There's a person involved who's very gentle and loving with only the kindest of intentions. And it could be you, especially if you're an artist, shy and sensitive. The Three of Thoughts, so this is the Three of Swords. This would be the Page of Cups. So there could have been a third party. Maybe you had left the relationship. Maybe there was some, so you had to let go of this relationship. And you're going to have a new beginning, you know, for yourself in your life. Or you're going to decide to have a new beginning with this person by letting go of what happened in the past. And don't go into self-pity, right? Within this relationship, a new beginning. You're at the beginning of a wonderful journey. There's no need to have any fear as guardian angels walk beside you every step of the way. You have unique gifts to offer the world if you just free yourself from that which holds you back. New opportunities will present themselves if you truly believe. And the Three of Thought, it's the Three of Swords, says, loving angels surround you to heal and comfort you. The sadness you feel will fade away in time, and then you'll be able to see clearly how important this situation has been for your spiritual growth. Exactly. When you let go and you come out of this self-pity, so it says take the time you need to forgive yourself and others so that you can embrace the future with joy. So I feel like there's something that has happened for you that has really made you go inside, and now you're ready to come out. You're ready for a fresh start. You're ready to now see the possibilities of a whole new life. I am going to pull a final card from this, but I need to grab something, so excuse me for just a minute. And I am back, so hang in there with me. Sorry I had to run out and grab something here for you just to finish off your reading. And this is the Shaman, oops, I'm going to put that back because it was way too early. So this is the Shaman Oracle. And we're just going to wrap this up. Wild Woman and the Sorcerer, I guess they both want to come out for you. So you know what? I did make you wait a second. So this is a new deck for me, so I do have to go directly to the book. And as I bring out, so let's start out here, with the Wild Woman. So this card here, right here, says when the Wild Woman dances in your reading, she reminds you of the essence of authenticity and freedom. Divested of all social constraints and cultural conformity, the Wild Woman holds up a mirror to your essential self, the true essence of who you are and who you're meant to become. She's a reminder of the bright light within each of us that gets dimmed by the restrictions imposed upon us by the expectations of society. She reminds us that in order to be fully present in life, we must uncover that light and let it shine brightly, regardless of the perceived consequences. The invitation of this card is when the Wild Woman comes to dance in your reading, you're invited to shine brightly and to know that your true self is being called out to engage in the world. This is so perfect. Like I said, you've gone within. There's a new beginning. You're coming out of some hurt, some pain, something that just did not work out. Maybe there's some kind of player energy. Somebody else came into the picture here. And whether that's the case or not, or whether that's something you did to yourself, by your own feelings and emotions, maybe you didn't feel good about yourself, whatever that is happening here for you, there is just so much potential for you to move forward in your life. And this says, shine brightly, dance with abandon, be yourself, and let the Great Spirit decide what happens. You'll be happy you did. And again, it's really trusting here with the spirit realm. This is beautiful. And it says here too, excess for its own sake is a sign of imbalance. This is a warning that you may be trapped in obsessive thinking. Wow. And it says, or behavior. And again, that goes back, right, to this self-pity card, the martyr, right? So, and here it says, looking for release in places that will never provide it. Let go. Wow. And we have let go. Lest you become like the hungry ghost of Chinese Buddhist lore, they can never be fulfilled. True release comes from trusting the fluidity of life, understanding that just as a river needs its banks to flow through, so too do you need boundaries around your thinking and behavior. Now's the time to simplify, be mindful, and connect to that light within. This is so amazing. I'm like, do I even want to go to the Sorcerer? But you know what? I will, because wow, that is so, it's completely wrapping up your whole, everything that we just talked about, everything that has come out for you, Gemini. And this really is about the duality you feel about yourself or another with all of this. And then I'm going to wrap this up for you. So this is the source of dark power. The Sorcerer represents the destructive aspect of the human psyche and self-centered behavior that harms others. It symbolizes the unconscious belief and ideas that foster separation, conflict, and scarcity. And so much that has been, this is insane. Everything that has been said. So when the Sorcerer enters your circle, you're being called to look at how your beliefs around scarcity and self-centered fear manifest in your world. Examine the destructive part of your psyche that misuses power or harbors feelings of resentment, lust, greed, or hatred. Perhaps you've harmed someone because of these dark tendencies. If so, all is not lost. So you could have actually have done something, maybe brought somebody else in, and you saw that, oh, that was not a very good move on your part. So take whichever applies. It could be you, it could be somebody else. Whatever the situation is, something here has happened to where now you're really looking at the self and your situation and really going deep within. You have only forgotten, and remember, this is general. It's not going to apply to every Gemini. So this could be for one Gemini that listens to this. So you've only forgotten that all beings are interconnected and the universe is abundant. Oh my God, right here. The Sorcerer arrives to challenge you to change your thinking. You've given a second chance. Correct your course and practice not blaming others for the darkness that lives inside you. Make peace with it and choose another way. Have you been feeling out of sorts because you faced with your own character flaws and the pain that you inflict on others when you are out of alignment? Radical self-acceptance is called for now. You must reconcile these darker aspects of your nature so you don't behave irresponsibly and cause more harm to yourself and the ones you love. It's time to come out of denial and accept responsibility for your words and deeds. When you meet the energy of the sorcerer with humility, this destructive power transforms into grace, which you can use in service to the highest good. Perhaps it's time to make amends. Do it. It will set you free from the shadow and let you step into the light. The sorcerer arrives to challenge you to change your thinking. And this is just, oh my God, this was just intense. So I hope that all this has made sense to you. I'm sorry I read it really fast for you, but maybe you want to go back and kind of listen to it again. But everything here with let go, ask the divine for help, really look at your own shadow, your own thinking. You know, if you've done something, it's time for you to make amends. And if somebody else has done something, it's time again to make amends with that and to let it go and to come out of this hiding. You've gone within. It's time for you to come out, for you to be in touch with nature and really see the beauty in life and come out of any depression or misbeliefs in miracles. There's a new beginning here. Be the fools with a new beginning. Don't be a fool and repeat your old way of being. Take delight in life. You heard these beautiful, and come out of this feeling pain, the Three of Swords. You know, ask yourself what you learned. Bring the light from the darkness, and that is a beautiful lesson for you to understand, so it's not repeated in the Wild Woman and the Sorcerer. Really check where your mind is right now, and really your unconscious beliefs and your ideas that foster your separation from source, from yourself, and from others. Gemini, this was absolutely beautiful. Thank you for listening, watching, subscribing, and liking, and sharing. Until June, I'll see you next time. Namaste.